Okay, welcome back. And today I want to talk about maybe one or two films that I've watched the last couple of nights. This one took a couple of watches over 2 nights, and this one I managed to watch in one night, but I did fall asleep in one part, which was quite ironic because I woke up to people chanting that you can't wake up if you don't fall asleep. You can't wake up if you don't fall asleep. You can't wake up if you don't fall asleep. And I woke up and I was like, what the hell? But yeah, out of the two, I really enjoyed this one. Filmed by Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson. Um, Good cast. Wes Anderson and Roman Coppola. Screenplay by Wes Anderson, directed by Wes Anderson. Starring Jason Schwartzman, can't talk today. Scarlett Johansson, Tom Hanks, Jeffrey Wright, Tilda Swinton, Bryan Cranston, Edward Norton, Adrian Brody, Liv Schreiber, and that's only Jeff Goldblum. Jeff Goldblum went in this film, was he? I have to rewatch it. Jesus. But yeah, you can see who's in the bloody film. If it'll focus, no glare, come on. But yeah, really quirky film. And these two films are linked by the A bomb. A bomb in both of these films. This is set, looks like, the desert of New Mexico. It was actually filmed in Spain. And it's like a sort of surreal, dreamlike, um, quirky, wistful. A lot I'm not a fan of Wes Anderson, to be honest. I tried watching The Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou before and was totally bored by it, turned it off. I might go back and revisit it because this I quite enjoyed. Didn't make a lot of sense, but what I did get from it was I'm still not sure, but it resonated with me somehow. Um, yeah, the line about two people hiding their feelings hurt people, that kind of got through to me. It was some nice little sort of sub stories going on. Um, the main guy loses his wife, and he has to manage with the four kids. And he, at one point in the film, he's thinking of abandoning them, dumping them with Tom Hanks. And end of the film, he decides not to dump them. So a bit of a spoiler there. But yeah, that's not a major factor in the film. The film is kind of like, I don't know. I saw it on a shorts clip, and it just really appealed to me, like the style of it, the surrealness of it, the sort of harking back to the 50s, the testing the bomb. As I won't spoil it too much. As yeah, this town is sort of founded on a meteor. It's called Asteroid City. Asteroid falls down, and it's kind of like a little town sprung up from that. And these people are kind of passing through the town. You've got Scarlett Johansson, who plays an actress in it, and you've got all these people, and they're passing through the town, and then something happens, so they can't leave the town. And yeah, it's good. It's a good, interesting little story. Really enjoyed that, and I will watch that again. This, on the other hand, um, I won't say it was bad. Visually very good. Story wise was interesting. How this guy, this Oppenheimer, watching the extras, they sort of split it into three parts. Like the first part is like coming of age sort of story. The second part is um, like the race to build the bomb, and then the third part is more like a courtroom drama where they're sort of trying to knock him down, and yeah, I don't know if I'd watch it again, to be honest, but watching the extras was pretty interesting. How they filmed it with IMAX cameras, how they filmed all the special effects in camera, and that practical side of putting that on film instead of like CGI afterwards. And even the bomb, you know, using dynamite and gasoline and having these proper massive explosions. Obviously not a bomb size, but very impressive. The sort of effect that you can't really replicate with CGI because it just doesn't work, doesn't read the same. Like, you know, when you've got real flames and, you know, forced perspectives make it look closer and slow motion and stuff like this to make it look more impressive. Soundtrack was pretty good. I can't remember who done the soundtrack. Didn't catch that. Let me see. Is it on here? Nice scene with Florence Pugh getting her baps out. Very nice. Interesting little side story with her. I like the way they use the sex scene with the quote from the scripture. I have become, you know, destroyer of worlds, all that sort of stuff. That was quite erotic in a twisted way. The story with the actors were all good. Emily Blunt, Matt Damon, Robert Downey was good in his role. You had Cillian Murphy, Kenneth Branagh was all right, Rami Malek was all right. Casey Affleck, I don't remember who that was. I know Tom Conti was playing Einstein. That was interesting, and you know, the little flick back to the start of the film where Einstein and Oppenheimer are talking, and he's walking away, and the way that Robert Downey Jr.'s character Strauss interpreted it was all sort of about him, when it wasn't, and it was kind of like, I won't spoil it if you haven't seen the film, but the line that he left Einstein with and put Einstein in such a mournful, sad state of, you know, emotions, stuff. It had nothing to do with this Robert Strauss character, and it is about, you know, letting the genie out of the bottle, the race to acquire these weapons, and the government's intention to use these weapons not for peaceful, not to prevent war, but if you invent these weapons, they will use them because they can, show of force, whatever. And the idea that even the smallest chance that they could have destroyed the world by setting the atmosphere on fire was quite interesting. So I did enjoy it. It's just, I just think at my age, I haven't got the the willpower, the staying power to stay awake to watch these things in one go. And I don't think a lot of people have got. And hats off to you if you sat through this in one go. I think I would watch it again, but I just think certain parts of it were a little bit self-indulgent, a little bit boring. Cillian Murphy looked, you know, so thin in this film. I know he was portraying the real life person who they don't really know a lot about, except for interviews and stuff. But they interpreted their Oppenheimer this way. I thought it was good. 3 hours worth of special features. I've watched some of it. I think the special features alone are worth having that, and I will watch more of that. Another reason why physical media wins over streaming. I mean, these extras might be uploaded online somewhere, but I didn't pay nothing for it. I'm glad I've seen it. And yeah, out of the two though, that wins it. So thanks for watching. Take it easy.